Alright. Want to say Kala Lali Amla Abanawa Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Harakah Kwatash. Double honor to the apostles as a quanium of great millstone and rule well. And shalom to the sincere brethren Akim out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing this truth. It's good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Are proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, and his wicked and evilest empire. Hey, so this is going to be another lesson flowing in the spirit, you know what I mean? Keeping the oil pumping, you know what I mean? The fire burning in the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So this is the book of 1 Samuel chapter 15 verse 23. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. Rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. And who has rebelled against the Lord? You Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You have rebelled against the Lord. That's why you find yourself in the predicament that you're in, at the bottom of society, catching hell. In captivity in America, in captivity in Brazil, in captivity in Mexico, man. Catching hell. In poverty and desolation. You understand? And witchcraft is what? A sin worthy of death, man. You know what I mean? The witchcraft that you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans doing is what? Worshipping these other gods, these other philosophies, these other religions. You understand? It's as this, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. And you jakes are stubborn, man. Isaiah 1 and 3. You know, I might get that precept, man, but you jakes are hard-headed, man. You know what I mean? All the tribes, man, from Judah down to Issachar, man. Hard-headed jakes, man. Hard-headed Israelites. Refuse to turn back to the Most High Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. You steady want to serve Caesar Borgias. You steady want to serve Allah. You steady want to serve Selassie. You understand? That's why what? You being put to death, man. You being put to death in the lands of your captivity, man. You understand? Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he had also rejected thee from being king. And this is pertaining to Saul. You know what I mean? The once king of Israel. You know what I mean? But guess what? This is pertaining to Israel itself too, man. You know what I mean? The 2/3 particularly. You know what I mean? Because you have rejected the word of the Lord. You rejected being Israelites. You rejected stop being a poor crime strip and lapser. You rejected stop being gangbangers. You rejected stop being hoes. Stop being sodomites. So guess what? The Lord had rejected you. You know what I mean? He have rejected you from being part of that salvation that is to come, man. You understand? This is the book of Hosea chapter 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Knowledge. The knowledge of what? The Bible, man. Knowing the righteousness of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You neglect that knowledge. You forsake that knowledge. But you know knowledge of wickedness. You know how to sell drugs. You know how to pimp women. You know how to be hoes. You know how to be drug dealers, murderers, gangbangers. Every wicked thing in the book, you have become masters at it. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. So you're not joined unto the Most High anymore. You know what I mean? And it's funny because who were the priests too, man? The priests were Levi. And Levi is one of the tribes that catch the most hell, man. You so-called Haitians. You know what I mean? Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere, man. Because why? They rejected knowledge. They want to be into voodoo, you know what I mean? Doing all type of witchcraft and idolatry. So guess what? The Most High is what? The Most High has rejected them, man. That's why they're in poverty and desolation. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. So the Most High is gonna what? Forget thy children. That's why it's generational curses, man. It's generational curses that is upon Jake, man. Because they're in a rebellion off mindset, man. Doing what they want to do. This is verse 7. As they were increased, so they sinned against me. Says Israel multiply, man. I mean, because Israel is worldwide. You Israelites, you across the four corners of the globe. So they just sin increase against the Most High, man. Therefore will I change their glory into shame. That's why, even though we are uplifted for our style, our flavor, our culture, so to say, our salt, salt, because Israel is salt of the earth. Same way we in shame, man. You know what I mean? We look down upon, you know what I mean, for being what? Gangbangers, dangerous, the dregs of society. You understand? That's why. Because why? We have been destroyed for lack of knowledge, man. But the 1/3, the elect, hey, we coming back to the Most High, man. We getting out of that state of rebellion. We coming into the righteousness of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. You understand? We coming back to that righteous mindset, that righteous way of life. This is the book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Can. Let me start at verse 31 actually. Then said Yahushua to those Jews which believed on him, if ye continue in my word, then are ye my disciples indeed. Can. So we the students, man. We the proteges of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Can. So the truth shall make you free. You understand? Come back to the Most High Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, and the truth shall make you free. You know what I mean? And we are free, man. Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Harakah Kodash, man. You know what I mean? We no longer under that dregs, man. You know what I mean? That dreadful, ignorant state. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? And that's what happened to Jakes, man. That's what has happened to you Israelites, man. We have become your enemy because we tell you the truth. You understand? We have become your enemy because we tell you the truth, man. You understand? Tell you Israelites, we tell you stop gangbanging, we tell you stop being demons, man. Stop living according to the flesh. Live according to the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Amen. That makes us enemies unto you, man. You hate us for it, man. You despise the righteous way of the Lord, man. But you embrace wickedness, man. You embrace being off. You understand? So, hey, you seek to kill the prophets, man. That's why the scriptures say, "What, O Jerusalem, that kill it the prophets, man." Briefly paraphrasing, why? Because you Israelites, hey, what did you say to Yahushua? So get that precept. What did you say to Yahushua? This is the book of Matthew, chapter. What did you say about Yahushua? Chapter 27, verse 25. Then answered all the people and said, actually, let me start at verse 24. This is you wicked southern kingdom, man. Predominantly, man. This is what you did to Yahushua, because you were one of the main proponents for Yahushua to get crucified, man. The 2/3. When Pilate saw that he could not prevail nothing, but that rather a tumult was made, he took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See you to it. And Pilate was an Edomite, a Roman, man. A Roman Edomite, man. But even he saw that Yahushua wasn't guilty of all these lies that you wicked jakes were perpetrating against him, man. You understand? But how are you jakes gonna see? And this is why you caught all the hell that you caught. That's why you went through the transatlantic slave trade. That's why you went through genocide. That's why you went through syphilis. You know what I mean? All the hell that you went through, man, is because of this, man. Verse 25. Then answered all the people and said, His blood be upon us and our children. Then released he Barabbas unto them. And when he had scourged Yahushua, he delivered him to be crucified. Can't see. Rather release Barabbas, a criminal, think a murderer, rather than Yahushua, the Son of the Most High, man. So guess what? That blood, the blood of Yahushua, man, the perfect blood of Yahushua that you crucified is upon you, man. And that's why you jakes are being jacked up to this day, man. That's why there's 2 million jakes in prison, man. Jails getting shot down by the cops. Why? Because that's the judgment of the Lord, man. Hey, that's the Most High paying you back for your rebellion, man. Paying you back with death, man. Because what? Like I read the first precept, First Samuel 15 and 23. Rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft, man. And you Jakes rebel, man. Rebel during the time of Moses straight through up to the time of Yahweh Shai, man. You rebel against him, man. You understand? This is the book of Luke. And this is going to be the ultimate fate of all rebels, man. Israelites and non-Israelites. This is the book of Luke chapter 19 verse 27. But those mine enemies which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. So all you wicked jakes who reject Yahweh Shai, who continue to reject Yahweh Shai to this day, you're going to be slain, man, in these last days and times. All you heathens that are going to buck up against Yahweh Shai, you're going to be slain in these last days and times, man. You're going to meet the just due of being a rebel, man. Being put to death, man. You understand? Hey, so with that, I want to say all praises to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim, Harakak Kodash, the bananas, the apostles, elders. Shalom to the elect brethren. Shalom.